Good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a great day today. I appreciate your support. Thank you to those who are new. If you clicked on this video because the title spoke to you, welcome to the channel. We're happy to have you here. We're a small channel, but we are a close group. We care about each other, and if you would like to be a part of our group, hit subscribe, and we care about you as well. And I hope that you'll hear something in this reading that will speak to your heart one way or the other. I'm sure if it's not your situation, stick around because I do pick up energy, and eventually I will pick up energy from your situation. But you've probably experienced something like this in your life, or somebody in your life has, and it may give you some help in how to help that person to navigate a very challenging situation, because what we have is a very challenging situation. And I know that because Spirit gives me songs, and then the songs tell the story, and then the cards back it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you the music that I got. And the first song was by Caitlin Smith, Maybe in Another Life. And then I said, what else do I need to know about the situation? And I got 17 by Highly Suspect. And I said, well, what's going to happen to the woman in this situation? And I got Call Me by Shinedown. And I said, what's going to happen to the man? And I got Who Am I to Stand in Your Way by Chester C. And I said, what's going to happen to the man? And I got Renegades by Ex-Ambassadors. So I'm going to take the time to read the lyrics to you so you will understand the story the same way that I understand it. So if you don't mind listening to me read to you, I'm going to read you what I got. Maybe in Another Life by Caitlin Smith. And it goes like this. We were fireworks in the rain, cigarettes and gasoline. I could see through the smoke. It was beautiful. And the way that you look at me made our love feel evergreen. We wandered off to a place I had never known. Oh, everything was real, from the way you kiss me to the way you make me feel. Oh, we burn out of control, and I'll love you forever with the fire in my soul. Maybe I could be your girl, and we don't ever have to say goodbye, maybe in another life. And as a place where the grass is blue, up high was a purple moon. And there's a room in our house where you're holding me close, and we'll talk for 1,000,000 years. And we only cry happy tears. But then I wake up and I'm talking to a ghost. Oh, everything was real, from the way you kiss me to the way you make me feel. Oh, we burn out of control, and I'll love you forever with the fire in my soul. Maybe I could be your girl, and we don't ever have to say goodbye. Maybe in another life, maybe in another life, yeah, oh. Oh, everything was real, from the way you kiss me to the way you make me feel. Oh, we burn out of control. And I'll love you forever with the fire in my soul. Maybe I could be your girl, and we don't ever have to say goodbye. Maybe in another life, maybe I could be your girl. We don't ever have to say goodbye. Maybe in another life, maybe in another life. And I said, Spirit, what else do I need to know about this situation? And I got highly suspect 17. 17, highly suspect. And it's 16. Why did I say 17? Okay. 17 is significant. Somebody was 17, not 16. Or maybe by the time you had the baby you were 17. But the song goes like this. It took me 16 years to find you, 1 second to love you, 7 years to hold you, 1 minute to lose you. Oh God, where did I go wrong? Oh God, do you remember all of the nasty shit you used to do with me? 'cause I remember everything. Do you remember when we hopped the B&B to NYC? You were only 17. See? I knew 17 was in there. But that puppy love is over. We're so much older. Nothing's ever going to feel the same way that it did when we were younger. I wish that I could hold you, baby. I know it's over. We're never going to feel it again. It took me 16 years to find you. 1 second to love you. 7 years to hold you. 1 minute to lose you. Oh God, yeah, where did I go wrong? Yeah. Do you remember when I was your king and you were my queen? Yeah, 'cause I remember everything. Do you remember when you told me you were holding my future kid and all the joy that that would bring? Well, I thought I was a father, but baby, it's not my daughter, 'cause baby's a different color. Well, babies, I'm not a brother. It was just too much to swallow. You ripped my heart out. But that puppy love is over. We're so much older. Nothing's ever going to feel the same way that it did when we were younger. I wish that I could hold you, but baby, I know that it's over. We're never going to feel that way again. Well, it took me 16 years to find you, 1 second to love you, 7 years to hold you, and just 1 minute to lose you. Oh God, where did I go wrong? Yeah, where did I go? Where did you go? And I said, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry if I ever, and I said, I'm sorry if I ever see you again. 'Cause on that day, I'll wonder where you probably needed a friend. It took me 16 years to find you, 1 second to love you. Don't trust you, but I still love you. Oh God, where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? Baby, it took me 16 years to find you, but only a second to love you, 7 years to hold you, and just 1 minute to lose you. Oh God, yeah, where did I go wrong? Where did you go? Yeah, where did we both go? Said, where did we both go? Where did I go wrong? Oh yeah, oh yeah. So what we have here is somebody who had a very passionate relationship where they were definitely in love, and it burned out of control because one of them cheated. It sounds like the feminine in this situation cheated, but you can reverse any roles you need to. It could have been the masculine who cheated, and they ended up being pregnant by somebody else, and they told you that it was your child. You thought you were going to have a baby, and it made your whole world, like you were so happy and so excited to think that you were going to have a baby with this person that you loved so intensely, only to find out that the baby came out a biracial baby and you were Caucasian, or the other way around, and it couldn't be your child, and you were devastated because this person had cheated on you, and you found out when the baby came out a different color, and it was too much to swallow, and it broke your heart. And I said, well, what's going to happen to the woman in this situation? And I got Call Me by Shinedown, and it goes like this. Call me, Shinedown. Wrap me in a bolt of lightning, send me on my way still smiling. Maybe that's the way I should go, straight into the mouth of the unknown. I left a spare key on the table. I never really thought I'd be able to say I merely visit on the weekends. I lost my whole life and a dear friend. I said it so many times I would change my ways. No, never mind. God knows I've tried. Call me a sinner, call me a saint. Tell me it's over, I'll still love you the same. Call me your favorite, call me the worst. Tell me it's over, I don't want you to hurt. It's all that I can say, so I'll be on my way. I finally put it all together. but nothing really lasts forever. I had to make a choice that was not mine. I had to say goodbye for the last time. I kept my whole life in a suitcase, never really stayed in one place. Maybe that's the way it should be. You know, I live my life like a gypsy. I've said it so many times, I would change my ways. No, never mind. God knows I've tried. Call me a sinner, call me a saint. Tell me it's over, I'll still love you the same. Call me your favorite, call me the worst. Tell me it's over, I don't want you to hurt. It's all that I can say, so I'll be on my way. I'll always keep you inside, you healed my heart and my life. And you know I tried. Call me a sinner, call me a saint. Tell me it's over, I'll still love you the same. Call me your favorite, call me the worst. Tell me it's over, I don't want you to hurt. It's all that I can say, it's so all that I can say. So I'll be on my way, so I'll be on my way, so I'll be on my way. So, it sounds like to me that the mother somehow, I don't know, it almost sounds like to me that the man in this situation got another woman pregnant. And this woman got hurt. It could be the other way around, but just based on the way this song is, this person is like, you can call me a sinner or call me a saint. I'm going to love you the same. So it's like they know they did something wrong, but it doesn't sound like they have the baby. It sounds like they maybe gave the baby away. Maybe the father is raising the baby. It's something there about this, because she's living her life like a gypsy. And I highly doubt that she's carrying a baby around with her like a gypsy. So she may have gotten rid of the child somehow. Alright, and then I said, well, what's going to happen to the man in this situation? And I got this. Who am I to stand in your way, Chester C? And it goes like this. Forgive me. I may have said things that aren't exactly the way that I feel. I told you I'd be strong. I said that I'd moved on. But it doesn't take long to realize that I'm not over you. But if there is somebody who makes you feel happy, tends to your heart in the ways I've been lacking, then who am I to stand in your way? To stand in your way, to stand in your way. I won't stand in your way. I know it sounds crazy, but I need you to trust me. If this is how it must be, then I'll fade away. When it finally feels true, then do what you have to, 'cause I'll never blame you for not choosing me. But I'm not over you. But if there is somebody that makes you feel happy, tends to your heart in the ways I've been lacking, then who am I to stand in your way? That I feel, how I feel is no longer your burden. If there is someone that can make you feel perfect, then who am I to stand in your way, to stand in your way, to stand in your way? I won't stand in your way. Down the road, someone will ask me if I know you. I'll pause for a moment. I'll smile and say that I used to. If there is somebody who makes you feel happy, tends to your heart in ways that I've been lacking, then the way I feel is no longer your burden. If there was someone that can make you feel perfect, then who am I to stand in your way, to stand in your way, to stand in your way? And I said, so what's going to happen to this man? Because he's obviously going to let this woman go and do her thing, even though he still cares for her deeply. There's feelings there that are kind of, it's like a puppy love. It's like somebody you knew when you were really young. This happened when you were really young, and now you're older. And maybe you've reconnected somehow, and it's just not there anymore because this happened. That's the feel that this gives me, is that there's 3 people at least, maybe 4 people here. And when you were younger, somebody got pregnant by somebody else and you thought it was your baby. And the person that you were actually with left because it was too much for either one of you to handle. And then I said, well, what's going to happen to the woman? And it was Shinedown. Call me. I never thought I'd be able to only visit on the weekends. So for some reason, they could only visit you on weekends wherever you were living. And then I said, so what's going to happen to the man? And I got, who am I to stand in your way? If somebody else makes you feel happy and tends to your heart, then I'm not going to stand in your way. I still have feelings for you, but I'm not going to stand in your way. It's like there's too much water under this bridge. This relationship happened when you were younger, but you never dealt with it, and you like swept it under the rug. And now that you're older, you're like, yeah, I did that when I was younger, but I'm not there anymore. And I said, what is truly going to happen to this man? And I got this. Renegades, ex-ambassadors. And it goes like this. Run away, ay, with me, lost souls in revelry, hey, running wild and free, running free. 2 kids, you and me, hey. And I say, hey, 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 hey. Living like we're renegades, hey, 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 hey. Living like we're renegades, renegades, renegades. Long live the pioneers, rebels and mutineers, hey. Go forth and have no fear. Come close and lend an ear, hey. And I say, hey, 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 living like we're renegades, hey, 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 living like we're renegades, renegades, renegades. All hail the underdogs, all hail the new kids, all hail the outlaws, Spielbergs and Kubricks. It's our time to make a move. It's our time to make amends. It's our time to break the rules. Let's begin. And I say, hey, 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 living like we're renegades. Hey, 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 living like we're renegades, renegades, renegades. So apparently you're going to find somebody to live with like a renegade, and you're going to repair and make amends for the situations that happened when you were younger. So you may end up back with one of the people in the situation. I know for sure there's 2 people here. There is maybe in another life, and there's 16 by highly suspect. But they could be the same person. Alright, let's just see what Spirit has to say about this. What prayer would you give the individuals involved in this, Spirit? God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And I can tell you right now that the one thing that you can change is how you feel about this child. Because this child is a beautiful child, and it was born and it was meant to be on this earth. And even though it came as a surprise to you and it was a heartbreak for you, loving this child should be easy. That's one thing that you can change. Okay? So if you're still able to be a part of that child's life, be a part of that child's life. If you're still with the parent. Now, if you're not still with the parent, you have to let the child go. But for some of you, that child may still be a part of your life, and that's why you only visit on the weekends. Because it sounds like the mother is not with the child full time. It sounds like the mother only has the child on the weekends, because they are a gypsy. They've always lived their life on the go. They never really stayed in one place. All right, for everybody involved here, what virtues are we looking at, Spirit? That didn't take long. We have love. It was in reverse. Gentleness. Loyalty in reverse. Love came out in reverse. Gentleness is upright. So you don't love this person anymore, and you feel like you have no loyalty with them. You're lacking peace in this situation, but you have gratitude. You also have courage, and you have contentment with honesty overall. Okay. Excuse me, I'm trying to get over having a bad cold. Love. I don't love you anymore. Spirit's helping you to know that you no longer love this person. You no longer feel loyal to them. But you are going to be gentle with the way you treat them. And you don't have any peace. You need peace in this situation. You do have gratitude. Maybe you're grateful that you didn't end up with this person, because they sound like they're probably living a pretty unsettled life, and you're content. Spirit wants you to be content. Okay. All right, Spirit, what do you want to do here? How do you want to proceed? Let's get sweet tea for the soul. Sweet tea for the soul, can you give us a message that would go perfectly with this reading? Something that would go perfectly with this reading. The brass ring. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and indeed all is vanity and grasping for the wind. Ecclesiastes 1:14. No doubt you've seen them. Manes flying, nostrils flaring, wooden horses captured in colorful elegance gallop up and down on the carousel of the delight of to the delight of children and adults. Traditional European merry-go-rounds turn clockwise, allowing proper equestrians to mount the ornately carved wooden horses from the left. However, Americans are less concerned with proper equestrian form than they are with the opportunity to acquire the much sought-after brass ring. American carousels were designed in the 19th century to travel counterclockwise, allowing riders to grab for the brass ring with their right hand. Any rider who could reach out and grab that ring was rewarded with a prize, a free ride on the carousel. In time, grabbing the brass ring became a metaphor for success and opportunity. Faith check. True success comes from setting goals, learning from mistakes, and strong faith. Perseverance and honest hard work. Those who disdain these elements prefer to ride a carousel seeking worldly success and will grasp for it in vain on an endless circuit. Instead of reaching for a shiny brass ring, let's reach out for Jesus. Come one, come all. You must be this tall to ride this ride at the carnival. So somehow your height might factor in. You could be very short and not be able to ride the rides when you go to the carnival. All right, so grabbing for success is part of this. And it feels like success is somewhat out of your reach, to be honest. All right, now what I want to do is I want to get us a message from Shaman's Dream. And I would like for Spirit to show us exactly what the takeaway is. I'm going to put Covenant in the middle because it keeps coming out for this collective. I just got the Magician's Sword and Dream Thief. So you could be an air sign, a Gemini. Oh, and there's another card. Mini Mask, the authentic self. I'm also going to put it back in the middle. All right, Spirit, talk to us. What's the main takeaway for this reading? What is it that we're meant to learn from this reading? May we see, please. What is it that we're meant to see? Cosmic womb. Look, cosmic womb. And magician's sword. I feel that this was a very special child, even though it didn't happen the way you wanted it to. Lay of the land and the magician's sword. And this is a very beautiful child. And it's very loving and special. Benefactor and magician's sword. Somebody's an air sign. Alright, what's the main takeaway for this reading, Spirit? The people that I'm reading for, what do they need to take away from this reading the most? What is the biggest thing that we need to learn from this reading? Thank you so very much. Hold on one second, please. Alright, sorry for the interruption. What came out was Horseman, Herald of Change, number 30. And Dances on One Foot, Balancing Act, number 9. And we have number 11. So we could have 3, 9, 11 or 3, 9, 2 be significant somehow. Maybe somebody's name is Joshua. We could have somebody named John and somebody named Philip. Your name could be Love. Alright, Horseman. Let's talk about Horseman right quick. Shoot, you know what? Hold on a second. Alright, we're back at it now. Let me read you what these cards mean. Okay. Horseman. And let me tell you, there's a situation going on within a family. And there's a lot of drama. And there is a lot of BS. And there's probably a divorce or separation involved. And it's causing people to act foolish. And you're having to deal with the foolishness. Horseman. Herald of Change. Good news, caution, and herald of change. When the horseman appears, he is inviting you to spin the good news. Everyone already knows the bad news. I'm sorry, spread the good news. Everyone already knows the bad news. Your task is to point out the beautiful when others see only the ugly. Note the possible, no matter how implausible it may seem. This does not mean becoming giddily or blindly optimistic, but rather reminding yourself that every storm cloud has a silver lining. Become a herald of the positive. Put away the fanatical, how do you say that word? Fanatalist attitude. The fatalist, like a fatal attitude. Help me, Spirit. The dire predictions, the dreadful expectations about the world or about your life. Declare the arrival of a new and better you. Proclaim that you have risen from the realm of the dead, woken from the long and dreadful slumber, and are back on the world stage, and the show is on again. The horseman cautions you to not allow your exuberance to become hollow or trivial. Be sure that there is substance to the news you spread, and you are willing to live up to the expectations you raise. The world will become you with open arms as you share an uplifting message. Heed the horseman when he shows up once, for he bears good news and is announcing a prosperous and peaceful time. When he shows up twice in the same reading, though use extreme caution. If you heed his warnings, all will turn out well. Alright. And then we got Dances on One Foot. Balancing Act, number 9. Balancing Act, resourcefulness, saying yes to life. When Dances on One Foot shows up, you are called to find a new balance. Just as a dancer moves gracefully into each pose, no matter how precariously balanced a step might seem, You must bring equanimity to the situation before you. No matter how thorny or difficult a relationship seems, if you are putting too much effort into managing your life, work, relationship, family, and digital media, you are missing the point. You have to be dancing while juggling your entire life, knowing that at any one time, half of it is going to be up in the air. It's not that you are doing too much and find it impossible to catch up. Rather, it's that you are confusing readiness with preparation. You will never ever be fully prepared for all the challenges in life, but you can be ready to say yes to a new invitation the universe offers you. Live in a state of yes to spirit and no to everything not infused with life, romance, vitality, and the sacred. You will be surprised by how quickly your load lightens when you hold true to this lesson. You are challenged now to work with the resources available to you and not be seduced by the belief, if I only had more. Life has provided you with everything you need to accomplish your goals and fulfill your mission. When it feels like you are losing your balance, do not contract, holding your arms close to your chest, for you will fall. Instead, reach out and extend them fully, saying yes to Spirit's steadying hand. The text message I just got was of a picture of somebody doing that, holding their arms out and giving me horns up. That was Spirit right there, y'all. I'm telling you. All right, now we have deep quiet, meditation, and stillness, number 11. And this is also a very important part of what you're going through. Meditation, stillness, and clarity. When deep quiet appears, it is a message from the cosmos calling you to stillness, to step outside the concerns of your everyday life. This does not mean to slow down and take a breath, although that is a good start. The cosmos is inviting you to go deep, to that place where the noise stops and there is only the vast emptiness of inner space. When we don't respond to the invitation offered by deep quiet, life can stop us in our tracks with an illness or a crisis. Listen to the still small voice. Remember that you want to catch Spirit on a whisper, not a roar or a shout. And it is only human to argue that you are too busy to slow down, that you don't have time, the inclination, or the money for a retreat. Do not let any of these reasons get the better of you. Stop the world and enter the deep quiet before you come to a crashing halt. After you have said yes to this invitation, you will find that the world can get along quite well without the need for you to manage it. You will enjoy the freedom that comes with stillness, the clarity and spaciousness offered by the silence. Now, I'm going to put these cards back in, and I just want to see if the horseman comes back out for us again. Spirit, what else would you give us as a collective? What else would you give us? In one card, what else would you give us? Galactic mushroom, the divine matrix, and straddling worlds. Number 24, number 52. Galactic mushroom, number 24. The divine matrix, the intricate complexity of life. You might have been thinking and acting like you were the only one in the dream creating your life. The galactic mushroom arrives as a playful yet potent reminder that you need to get with your higher power. The universal laws are not for your benefit only. The laws of attraction does not exist just to serve up your desired outcome. The matrix of consciousness, called Source or God, Spirit, and many other names, is intricately woven into life. There is so much complexity that the human mind cannot comprehend all of the moving parts. It's impossible to see beyond what we already know just ahead of a mushroom is clearly visible above the soil, but not the living biome below. The thread-like mycelium of fungi form vast, intricate networks underground, connecting different life forms with one another in a kind of internet. In the plant kingdom, imagine the divine matrix serving the same way, connecting the individual consciousness with all the divine, with that of the divine. The galactic mushroom reminds you that your dream and desires are heard. This is a call for faith and trust. Whatever intention you hold consistently with hope and faith, first manifest in the unseen realms. Whether or not you can see it working on your behalf, eventually you see the evidence play out in the serendipitous events that work in your life, your favor, seemingly outside of the law of cause and effect. Your most beautiful results are being birthed right now, not just for you, but for the highest good of all. And then straddling worlds, wandering between realms, number 52. And I think we may have had this one the other night. It's like you're in between worlds. When the straddling worlds card shows up, it's an invitation to get used to living with one foot in the old world and one foot in the new. There is no going back to the way things once were. And that will be is not yet fully here. You must find the delicate balance that can bring you delight as you relish the past and all your memories, along with the awe as you glimpse the astonishing and exciting future. Do not wait for applause. Move on quietly, humbly, invisible to others. This card brings an invitation to help not only a new chapter, but a new book in your life. Do not break the news to anyone. Let people be as surprised as you are as you reinvent yourself. Make sure you are not just a slightly improved or more polished version of dated and absolute you. Birth yourself into someone original. Do not feel like you have to explain yourself or be understood by anyone. Become a mystery even to yourself. Gaze in the mirror in the morning and pleasantly be surprised. Straddling Worlds invites you to become a true wizard, not one who performs magic tricks, but one who has mastered the dance between the visible and the invisible worlds, between the realms of form and formlessness. You are the birther of new ideas, of original and sustainable ways of being in the world. Your life is about to change in amazing ways, and you're being told not to tell anyone what you're doing, to keep it quiet and let it be as much a surprise to others as it is to yourself. But Spirit's about to do some amazing things in your life and take you to places that you never thought possible. And we keep seeing that over and over in this collective. Alright, Spirit, show me how you're working. I'm going to use the red cards. How are you working in this situation? We see that you have a very painful past with somebody that you once loved, and they got pregnant by somebody else. Whoa. That's a lot of cards. I got the Wheel, the High Priest in reverse, High Priestess rather in reverse, the Star, and the Chariot. So what I see here is how Spirit is working is Spirit's bringing a wheel. And it's going to bring hope and movement, maybe even physical movement to another place, maybe even travel to somebody who is extremely, extremely gifted and who has been left out and overlooked. And look, there's a Tower moment also. Alright, Spirit. What's the energy to overcome? What's the energy to overcome? That's a lot of energy to overcome. There's a lot going on, though. I can't deny it. The energy to overcome is that you have a high priest involved. You're a very dynamic. You're a perfect match in your spiritual life. You're both very gifted. The Emperor is here. Justice is coming for this Emperor, and they are soul searching about it. Spirit says you're going to get justice. You know this. You're a very powerful masculine who's spiritually gifted. The energy to overcome is soul searching about this. You're searching your soul. It's time to stop searching your soul, and we're going to get clarity on why. What's going to pull it together? What's going to pull it together? What is going to pull it together? Ooh, half the deck trying to turn over. There we go. What's going to pull it together is somebody using bad judgment and manifesting a tower. Uh-oh. Somebody's going to do some dumb shit, and it's going to be done in secret. The Cancer's here with the moon. Hang on one second. Okay. Anyway. Okay. We're going to look at this and see what's going on. I've already shuffled these. Why is the wheel here, Spirit? I'm being told to use the Shadowland Tarot for some reason. Why is the wheel here? The wheel is here because of discretion. Discretion. I think that's judgment. Yeah, this is judgment. The wheel is here because of the bad judgment. The person who used bad judgment over here has caused a wheel. Okay? What did they do to cause this wheel? They did something with bad judgment, and it's causing a wheel. It's causing a wheel for somebody else. They broke up a relationship. They broke up an important relationship. Alright, why is the High Priestess in reverse? They got in the middle of a very beautiful... They were celebrating. There was celebrating happening. And they got in the middle of it. With their drama. The High Priestess is here because of the Nine of Wands. This person has been through a lot. This person has carried the weight of the world on their shoulders. They have been through a living hell. And somebody used bad judgment. And what little bit of fun they could have, they came in and said, you're not going to celebrate anything. Why is the Star in reverse? Because of the Seven of Cups. And the Eight of Swords in reverse. That, to me, looks like somebody has no hope because of a lot of confusion that they want out of. They want out of a place of confusion where there's just too many things that they have to deal with. Too many cups to choose from, and not all of them are good choices. Why is the Chariot here? The Chariot is here because of the High Priestess. This woman, this very intuitive, very gifted woman who's been through hell and who was put through more hell because somebody came in and said, you're not going to be in a relationship with this person. I intend to destroy your relationship with this person. But this person knows better. They know better. They done been through hell and they know better. Why is the High Priest here? For some reason he likes to use hand signals. He might like to do horns up. Because of a Ten of Wands in the world. This High Priest, this masculine energy right here that's so gifted, intuitively knows that there's a heavy, 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 burdensome ending coming. Why is the Emperor here? The Emperor is here because of the Lovers and the King of Swords. This is a Gemini. This Gemini is coming up with a strategy. They're coming up with the facts, okay? This Aries energy, this Emperor is a Gemini dealing with an Aries or vice versa. They're very intuitive. They know that they're at the end of something that's been very heavy, or that somebody is, and they are actually sitting down and making a list. Because you know how Geminis are. They get all the facts. This person's gathering facts. And why is justice here? That's what they're soul searching about. Death in reverse and temperance. Scorpio and Sagittarius are both here. That is justice. Justice is something that wouldn't change. They're being very patient about it. And they're soul searching about how to handle it. And what's going to be the outcome of the Hermit, Virgo? Got a lot of major arcana in this reading. This is some major stuff that's changing. The Hierophant, the Ace of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Wow. So what you're soul searching about is a higher level commitment, the truth, and excitement. You're excited about this truth. You're excited about something that's coming about. Something that's changing. What's this truth they're excited about? Healing, resting, being able to just chill, to kick back and not have to constantly be worried about everything. And what's Judgment in reverse about? We've already seen over here that it's caused a wheel. This is a Knight of Pentacles. The injustice is somebody, it's a younger person who's moving real slow, but they always get where they're going. They're moving slow and they're trying to make money, but they're on a snail, okay? That's the injustice. That means the bad judgment is that they're moving too slow. Why is the Magician here? They're about to manifest a Tower moment. Why is the Magician here? There's a lot of major shit going on here. Why is the Magician here? This person has an idea of how they can speed up their money game. There we go. The Ten of Cups is here. The Wheel is here again in reverse. And the Tower is here again. Holy shit! What they're manifesting is the end of somebody who has no unconditional love, who keeps causing wheels, keeps causing karma. And the Tower is clarifying the freaking Tower. This person is realizing and realizing and realizing. And it has to do with Three of Cups. Could be friends, could be partying. Clarify these Towers, please. Whoa, there's a card turned over. One of them's already been clarified. We just didn't see it. The Six of Wands. Somebody's about to get public recognition. Somebody's going to publicly recognize you. And in what way is that? You're about to get public recognition. That's the Six of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Hermit in reverse. So this person that's been soul searching, this Gemini who's been soul searching, they probably have a Virgo placement, and who's excited about the truth. And the truth is that they can finally relax and rest and not be so stressed and heal. They are going to have public recognition, or give somebody else public recognition, because there's been codependency. And they know that this person is shallow. What do you mean? Why is the Hermit in reverse here? This is somebody who's in love. The King of Wands is here also. Hold the phone. They are realizing that there's another person here, a King of Wands, that's been giving money to somebody that they are in a relationship with. And they didn't have to look very deep to see it either. Why is the King of Wands here? Because of the Three of Cups. This was a friend of theirs. So this person has a friend who is codependent with they're codependent. And they don't even work. Why is the Moon on the bottom of the deck? Because of the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Hangman, and the Eight of Cups. Because somebody is about to have a hissy fit. They're going to be pissed off because they're going to figure out that they were lied to and that this got them stuck. And they're going to see it from a different perspective. And when they do, it's like their fingertips are on fire. They're going to walk away from this whole situation because they can't work. Where are they walking towards? What are they walking towards? They're walking away from somebody because they're realizing they have somebody else. They're walking straight into a fight. They're looking for a fight. Why are they looking for a fight? Because they want somebody's wishes to be not fulfilled. And they're watching this person also. They're looking for a fight and they're watching this person because they don't want their dreams to come true. This is a real sick-ass person. I'm going to tell you that right now. Alright, I want to look at this from a different deck. We already see what's going on here with this deck. I want to see what's going on here with a different deck. Honey, 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 honey. This is a big reading. Alright, talk to me, Spirit. What the hell is going on with this wheel over here? Somebody was rejected. This wheel is coming because somebody was rejected. Alright, why is the High Priestess, the Star, and the Chariot here? Because somebody's going to get communication or travel. Their comfort zone is here in the fall. It has to do with communication or travel and being in your comfort zone in the fall. Alright, why is the High Priest here? Because he's having a divine detour that's fate. That's going to make him so he's no longer at a distance from somebody. And he's going to be present in their life. He's figuring out a way to be present in their life. Why is the Emperor here? Because he's transforming. This Emperor is changing. And why is Justice here? Because this person is about to take a leap of faith. When they get trained, they're transforming. And they are going to take a leap of faith that's going to lead them to freedom. Remember your arms stretched out wide? See them arms stretched out wide? You're going to move to a new place and you're going to be in a place of abundance. Do you see the woods? You're going to live in the woods somewhere. Somewhere where there's trees. Alright, and what are you soul searching about? You're using your intuition. That's what you're doing. And why is the Judgment in reverse here? Because somebody's been cold and detached and not been in their life purpose. The bad judgment was being cold and detached and not being your life purpose. And why is the Magician here? The Magician is here because they haven't been taking care of themselves and they haven't had wish fulfillment. Why is the Tower here? Because you have assistance from your spirit guides. You're having messages in your dreams. And it's about you being closed off, guarded, and resistant. And why are they telling you this? Your higher self is here. And there's cards in the wrong deck. Somebody is admired because of not healing, not seeing the signs, not being in their tribe. And somebody being very patient with you while you go through this. And you are finally surrendering. Your higher self is helping you to surrender and allowing people to publicly recognize this. Look, your twin flame is on the bottom of the deck. Why is the moon here? The moon is here because you're healing from your fears and limitations, and you're having growth because of something that happened in the summer. And what's going to be the outcome here? You're going to take off your facade about your beliefs and stop being confused and having illusions. And what's the truth you're going to see? That you've been spying from a fake account. Card in the wrong deck alert. That you've been contemplating and you've been being guided. Guided to what? Hold the phone! To be divine masculine. To be in your power and be divine masculine. And to realize you've been separated from somebody very special. Look, and there's a Venus offer on the bottom of the deck. Divine masculine, what are you going to do about this separation you got here? You're going to break chains of toxicity. There's going to be disharmony, conflicts, and triggers. And somebody's going to be guarded. Why are you having all this disharmony? Because you're coming out of denial. And you're getting the courage to change. Because there's a lot of passion and chemistry between you and this other person. Show me what's going on. What caused the disharmony? The grass is greener and take it slow. So you were taking it slow because you thought the grass was greener. What was being hidden? That you were having an epiphany. And what epiphany were you having? That somebody's hard to read and they can't be trusted. And what was being shown? That they're not for you. You don't want to live a double life and you don't want to feel desperate. And what was the outcome? The outcome was somebody was working. They were just about at their breaking point because they knew they had to eliminate somebody and they had a desire to win. Outcome of a desire to win. You had to make silent moves. And why are you making silent moves? Because this is your true love. Enough is enough with the jealousy. I'm going to stalk you because I'm worried. What are you so worried about, baby? I'm coming up with a strategy. What's your strategy for? Because somebody's been waiting for me and I'm tired of making them wait. I'm tired of it not being the right time. You're not going to get away, damn it. There's no way I'm letting you escape from me. I'm not going to be haunted because I know you're worth waiting for. You don't feel like you're worth waiting for, though. How does this person feel about you? They're clueless. Let them go. You're overthinking. What do you mean they let them go? Oh, they want you to let go. Trust the plan. Divorce in reverse. Shut down the competition. They're like, I'm clueless about all of this. You should let them go. I'm overthinking about you letting them go. And I'm trusting the plan. But you're not getting a divorce. You're not shutting this down. And I'm still having to deal with competition. What's going to be the outcome of that? Somebody's going to get their freedom. Because they can't move on. There's a divine union that's worth waiting for. And somebody wants to date this person. And they can't move on. But it's time that they did. It's divine time. Outcome of divine time. Somebody's arrogant and won't heal. So what are you going to do about that? You're going to realize that somebody's incomparable. And that you want your solitude because it's a dying love. And somebody's escaping through drugs or alcohol, food, or some kind of addiction. Where's the divine masculine here? Divine masculine, you're coming out of deception, bless you, and a dark night of the soul. And look, you're a divine masculine who's standing in his power and who has fear. Why are you afraid, baby? Because you don't have any money. And you know that you can't be alone because you don't have any money. Where's your divine feminine at? She's learned the lesson that she can't say no to this offer. She's learned her lesson and she can't say no to an offer. What's connecting the two of you? No ego. Neither one of you has too much pride and ego. What else is connecting you? Inner child. Anything else connecting these two people? You're going to have a commitment. You're going to settle this and have a commitment. Somebody's about to take action. Oh, somebody is shallow in the wrong deck. Upheaval. No chemistry. Oh, Lord. You're about to have a tower moment with somebody. Talk to me about what's going on with this karmic partner, Spirit, because there's one here. The karmic partner has an addiction and a new love. Alright. What about the divine masculine? Divine masculine, your finances are messed up, baby. What about divine feminine? Divine feminine, you're forgiving somebody for interference. And what's connecting you and divine masculine? An apology, being on different pages, and having a second chance. And you're no longer going to go slow because you've awakened that you don't want to wait anymore, because you can have stability with this friend and have acceptance that you're not going to be married. Okay. Alright, I'm going to announce this again. There's a surprise in the money deck. If you have PayPal or you have, what is it called? The little dollar sign thingy? PayPal, or the way you can send money. Cash App. Thank you, Spirit. And you see the surprise, be the first one to comment and I'll send the surprise to you. Alright, what's going on with Divine Masculine's money, Spirit? Divine Masculine, you're exploring, but you're going slow. Alright, what's going on with Divine Feminine's money? She is getting recognition, and she's not a rebel at the office. What do you mean she's not a rebel at the office? She's not putting up with no rebels at the office. Spirit says, you can't talk about it. The underworld is involved. You made some mistakes when you shared something. What's going to be the outcome of that? Somebody's going to get a promotion and be comfortable. Why is it in reverse? Because divine timing, a new beginning, and being beautiful. Everything's coming out in reverse. Why is it all coming out in reverse for her? Why is it all coming out in reverse for her? Because she's got options when it comes to the media. What else is going on with it? What's connecting these two? What's connecting you is you're settling. Your spirituality is here. And there's entertainment. Why is your entertainment in reverse? Because somebody needs to make an investment when it comes to writing and stability. Alright, and then what will be the outcome? There's going to be a conflict when it comes to parenthood and leadership. Alright, what should they do about that? The artist in reverse. What do you mean the artist in reverse? Somebody had a loss when it came to sports. Why are you telling us that? Because they're a perfectionist. What should they do instead? Have a partnership. Outcome of the partnership. Their social media is here and something is undecided and unseen. Clarify the outcome of undecided and unseen. There's a mechanic. They're going to manage their money and have a business. And there's going to be a shift. What else is happening for Divine Masculine? You're going to have change. Outcome of the change that he's going to have. Science is here. Somebody's going to give you a gift. Somebody's growing up and they're no longer going to be unreliable. No more setbacks either. Alright. So like I said, if you have Cash App or PayPal, and you saw the surprise that I had hidden in the money deck, be the first one to comment and I'll send it to you. Alright, let's get some guidance and go home. Guidance, please, Spirit. Guidance, please. It would go perfectly here. Princess Savior and Earth Goddess. Princess Savior and Earth Goddess. Number 12. Princess Savior. Even if you feel uncertain about facing a challenge, believe in yourself. You are strong enough to conquer this. There will be help if you need it, but you already have the inner resources required to overcome any obstacle and attain the most blessed outcome. If you are in the process of letting go of someone or something, perhaps an old habit, an old way of life, a relationship, or a situation in which you have felt trapped, don't allow insecurity or uncertainty to stop you. You've got this, and you are doing the right thing in moving on. And then 44, Earth Goddess. We've been getting these a lot together for a long time now. To live the dream, we have to surrender the fantasy. This can be painful. It feels like the end, when in fact it's the beginning. Once the pain passes, there is the joy of what we have yearned for coming to life. It may not be as perfect as the fantasy, but it will be real and it can nourish us. We cannot build our appetite for life with dreams. We can build our appetite for life with dreams, but we cannot be fed by them. The soul requires real-life experiences to become fully alive, to have experiences and grow. There's a fantasy that wants to become reality for you. Don't let a few gritty moments of human imperfection prevent you from experiencing the joys of heaven on earth. All right, let's see what your best friend would say. Divine Masculine, what would your best friend say to you? Love leads to healing, and you know what you're doing. Alright, what about Divine Feminine? There's no rush. Find a quiet place. Remember getting quiet, taking time to go within and to meditate. Alright, what would Instant Magic Oracle say to these people? Instant Magic Oracle, what would you say? There may be someone or a situation that you wish to freeze out of your life. Write the problem or the person's name on a piece of paper and simply put it in the ice container in the freezer. Keep them in there and freeze them out for as long as you need to. You might need to freeze somebody out of your life for a little while because they're causing you a lot of drama. Alright, angels, how are you working here? Giving people hope. You're giving us hope and forgiveness. I love it. Hope and forgiveness. Anything else? You're giving us a partnership. Fire. Grace. Miracles. And vibrations. I love it. I love it. I love it. And somebody loves to spy on you. They think you're beautiful. Alright, let's see what Divine Masculine would say to Divine Feminine. What would he say to her? He would say, I'm afraid to tell you how I really feel about you. Alright, well tell her how you feel about her. I don't want a relationship. Okay, well how does she feel about you? I don't trust you. And I reread all of our text messages over and over again. Why don't you want a relationship with her? Because I know your fine ass is not single. And how are you? We haven't talked in forever. So I guess there was somebody else. But I think I could marry you one day. Maybe they are single and you're just paranoid. I don't know. Alright. I think we're going to end it there. Let me get some dice, I guess. Dice, Spirit. What are you talking to? Who are you talking to? YCNBO. North Node. Wait a minute. That's not North Node. That's Leo. The Sun is here and Leo is here. Or, yeah, the Sun or Leo. 12 NBOPFCYN. I screwed that up. D T. LDNK11. Venus. I. Aquarius. ZA. One more time. 10. Virgo. Number 8. CAHRJFW. And then North Node again. Alright, trinkets, spirits, trinkets. I got Chinese food. My hand has a cramp in it, for real. Oh, I can't handle the cramp. Consider your impressions and follow them once in a while. Dream, hope, trust, love. My hand has a cramp in it so bad. Oh, wow. I have Gloria, the angel, watching over the children on the bridge. Somebody is a card reader. Arrow that says I love you. A starfish holding on to a kitty cat. The hanged man just fell in the bowl. Remember, somebody had you in hanged man mode. A heart with stars. A heart that says love. A letter W. Archangel Michael, skeleton key, a whale tail, a shooting star, a Pegasus, a rose, your name could be Rose, a turtle, an elephant, the Mother Mary, a rat or a mouse, a seahorse, a baby seahorse, they mate for life, a piece of crystal, a leaf, a music note, a star, and an emoji that looks like a smiley face. You might like to use emojis. Alright, trinkets from this other bottle. I have some thread, a metal headgear, 2 keys, a big one and a little one, a world. Look, the world is sewing. A piece of black tourmaline, an Eiffel Tower, a rocking horse for a baby, and a dragon. My sister. I love you, sweet sister. Alright, that's going to be a wrap. I hope you got something out of this, and you'll let me know by liking, subscribing, sharing. And if you're the first one to comment, I'm going to send you this surprise from the money deck. Have a great night. Bye-bye.